In 1622, off the coast of Florida, on a cold and stormy night, a Spanish treasure galleon called the Nuestra Señora de Atocha was desperately trying to return to Spain. The ship was heavily loaded with gold, silver, and precious treasures from the New World. But as it crossed the Florida Straits, disaster struck. A powerful hurricane hit without warning. Within moments, the ship's massive masts snapped apart and its rudder was torn away by the violent waves. Helpless against the storm, the Atocha sank deep into the ocean. That night, treasure worth over $400 to $500 million in today's value disappeared beneath the sea, its location becoming a mystery. For more than 300 years, the treasure remained lost. The ship had sunk near the coral reefs of the Florida Keys, part of a chain of small islands stretching over 200 miles. Although its general location was known at the time, another hurricane weeks later scattered the wreckage across the ocean floor, erasing any clear trace. However, the treasure records survived. The ship was carrying around 24 tons of silver, including silver bars and coins, along with gold, copper, and precious emeralds. Everything was carefully documented in cargo records. Over time, many treasure hunters tried to find it. Some even lost their lives. But one man was different. Mel Fisher, an American treasure hunter, dedicated his entire life to finding the Atocha. Along with his wife, he ran a diving school and trained thousands of divers. Driven by his dream, Fisher moved to Florida with his family and began searching with limited equipment, just a small boat and metal detectors. At first, they searched near the Florida Keys but found nothing, even after covering vast areas. Then came a breakthrough. Historian Eugene Lyon discovered a crucial document in Spanish archives. It revealed that early recovery efforts had been launched near the Marquesas Keys, over 100 miles away from where Fisher had been searching. Fisher quickly shifted operations, but now the challenge was deeper waters and almost zero visibility. Divers couldn't even see their own hands. So Fisher invented a clever solution. He attached large pipes to his boat's propellers to send clear surface water down to the seabed. This not only improved visibility, but also helped uncover buried objects by blowing away sand. In 1971, they finally found their first clue, a large anchor. Over time, a pattern emerged, a trail of debris that pointed toward the main treasure, but years passed with no major find. By 1973, Fisher was nearly broke. Just when hope was fading, they discovered silver coins and bars worth over $100,000. After analyzing the serial numbers, they confirmed it was from the Atocha. They sold some artifacts to fund further exploration and continued searching with improved technology. But then another problem arose. The state of Florida claimed ownership of the treasure. Fisher fought a long legal battle, and after years he finally won, gaining full rights to the treasure. However, tragedy struck. During the search, a boat accident claimed the lives of 3 team members, including Fisher's own son. Despite everything, Fisher refused to give up. He often spoke about a mysterious document written by a survivor of the wreck, suggesting that the ship carried rare Colombian emeralds in addition to gold and silver. After spending over $6 million and searching for 16 years, everything changed. On July 20th, 1985, their instruments detected something unusual. Divers descended, and what they found was unbelievable. At a depth of around 55 feet, they discovered the main wreck site. Gold bars were scattered across the ocean floor. Thousands of silver coins lay buried in the sand, and among them, priceless emeralds. Over 2,000 emeralds were eventually recovered, including one the size of a finger, worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. After 16 years of relentless searching, Mel Fisher had finally found the legendary treasure of the Atocha, a discovery that remains one of the greatest underwater treasure finds in history.